Covington hasn't fought since UFC 225 in June, where he became the interim welterweight champion. Since then, Covington was passed over for a title shot by Darren Till and then Kamaru Usman. But all signs pointed to Usman fighting Chaos later this year for the title. Well, that is not the plan after all. It was reported Colby Covington will fight Robbie Lawler in the main event of UFC Newark on August 3rd. It was not what Covington was hoping for, but according to his manager, Dan Lambert, it is what the UFC pushed for. They just simply needed a main event, Lambert said to MMA Junkie. Colby and Lawler were the two guys that were most available. So they pushed it hard and got what they wanted. Lambert admits he knew this was probably going to happen as the Las Vegas-based promotion was struggling to find main events, and when he got the call, he knew Colby had to accept the fight. This business is crazy, and the show must go on, Lambert said. They're promoters. They're protecting the belt. Fighters are looking out for themselves. Sometimes those interests gel and point in the same direction and everybody holds hands and sings Kumbaya. Sometimes, those interests are different, and everybody casts stones at each other. It's part of the game. It's never going to change. In the end, many are blaming Colby Covington for not taking the fights. But, according to his manager, Covington has accepted every fight but UFC 228, as he was not medically cleared to do so. They've had 3 times where they were short notice desperate for a main event, Lambert said. There was UFC 228, the cancelled UFC 223 card, and UFC on ESPN5. Somehow, Colby got blamed for all 3. So, whatever. They've painted him as a guy who doesn't take fights, and it's kind of crazy. The hope is, according to Lambert, is that Covington will win the fight and then fight Usman for the title at MSG later this year. Cole Shelton covers MMA for MyMayNews.com and BJPenn.com, while previously being the lead MMA writer for Fankered Sports. Continue reading. Let's block ads. Why?